Hi, Pat Battle here at Living Web Farms, doing another installment of our Resilience Daily series that we're doing in collaboration with the Organic Grower School. And right now we're going to look at the soil and see what's some pretty impressive worm activity and see if you can all get to experience the pleasure I've been having of opening the soil up, uncovering it, and seeing lots and lots of aggregation. All this here, all those crumbs, that's not how soil usually looks. See it all? That's the worms. And it's these here roly-polys too, by the way, and maybe we'll post a picture on Instagram. They can kind of go rogue on you. They can start eating your plants. I got a picture with about 15 of them on one of our Egyptian spinaches here. So I'll come in later on with some wood ash and sprinkle it around, and that'll keep them away from our young plant. But right now I'm going to just reach in. I was replacing some plants they'd killed, and every time I reached in I ran into a worm. I don't know if it'll happen now, probably because we have the camera going it won't. But I was pretty impressed at the proliferation of worms in here. And even if we don't though, you can see how well aggregated all this soil is, and of course no, there's no worm this time. But there had been a bunch of other times. 4 times in a row.
Yeah, sure there was.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like a peanut gallery for a filmer.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is really wonderful soil. I normally would put a mixture in there to get the plant going, but I don't need to. This guy's going to be happy as heck if I can just keep the roly-polys off it. The roly-polys, or sow bugs, are actually very important. They're detrivores. They eat the organic matter, but once in a while they go a little crazy. Here's our worm. Not a big one though, but a baby that is born in a healthy environment for worms. Anyways, the roly-polys once in a while just go a little crazy and eat our plants. So what happened with me is I came out here, I remembered I was seeing them being eaten, I wanted to see what it was doing, and I came out here about 8 o'clock at night, and the plants are all covered up with roly-polys. And we'll put a picture on Instagram of that so you can see what I'm talking about. And if that happens, just put any dust out around the plant and on it. I used wood ash, but you could use surround, which is micronized kaolinite clay, or you could use even perlite. I use a mask of using perlite. That dust is going to irritate them, clog their furacles so they can't breathe, and make it so that the plant has enough energy to get ahead. You can see that where we did that, all these plants along here did fine. The smaller ones got taken out. These are big enough that they'd probably survive the roly-polys anyways, but I'm going to give the roly-polys a hard time. So expect me to come back tonight, roly-polys. And that's it for now. That's just the fun of looking at soil being made wonderful by worms and the roly-polys. They're doing the good work too. They're giving me a hard time. I'm going to chase them away from my plants, but everywhere else they're doing the important work of building our soil. So that's it for this episode, and remember to check us out on Instagram at Living Web Farms.